The stone slab, the tablets of the covenant given to the prophet Moses on Mount Sinai, is the most mysterious relic in the history of mankind. No one knows where the tablets are today. But everyone knows that they existed. This scripture is priceless, it is not for sale, no one has even seen it from among the people living today. But even in such an invisible and mysterious form, the tablets of the covenant are the most secret relic for many people. These are not just tablets and stone slabs. They cannot be held with bare hands, otherwise they will flare up from overexertion and too high a temperature. The divine written gift is so powerful and indestructible that people have been trying to understand the truth and meaning of the tablets for centuries. The holy pile of stones, this is how the tablets are presented to today's humanity so that their image is in the mind. This is a slab, neatly cut in half. It was not just lying somewhere in the corner, but was held in hands and was not let go. And the tablets of the covenant were carried by the God-chosen prophet, whose mission was to lead the Israeli people out of slavery, teach them to live righteously and prepare them to meet God. The tablet of the covenant was broken by Moses either because of his lack of faith in people, or because the Jewish people were truly unworthy of the tablets. It so happened that the heavenly scriptures were split into two almost equal parts. For such an act, God did not punish Moses, but gave him a second chance to teach the unbelieving people good deeds. The prophet made new tablets, and the Almighty inscribed on them the 10 Commandments that people observe to this day. All this is a brief retelling of what was happening at that time. Details here are unnecessary. The main thing is to simply know what the tablets are and why they are considered so valuable. Or rather, they are absolutely priceless. After all, God Himself, in whom every person believes and turns, with His own invisible hand scratched words on the stones, around which conversations never cease. Yes, we know roughly what the tablets of the covenant are, who carried them for many years and why they appeared. The only thing left is their location. This section is dedicated to an entire epoch. Scientists, archaeologists, as well as those who like to look for unknown objects, have been hunting for the tablets for decades. There are millions of versions of where the tablets of the covenant can really be stored. And each of them is similar to the truth in its own way. They say that the stone commandments are generally scattered around the world in the form of dust on the ground. Some scientists believe that the tablets of the covenant are not slabs, but a kind of portal between the world of mortal people and the spiritual world. But this is only an assumption, which has the same evidence base as other hypotheses. There are other equally intriguing and terribly interesting thoughts. And not only thoughts and assumptions. Sometimes in different corners of the earth, objects are found that are very reminiscent of the legendary tablets of the covenant in their appearance. In the area of Hayden Mountain in the state of New Mexico there is a mysterious 80-ton boulder, on which, supposedly, some kind of 10 commandments, a set of moral laws, are written in ancient Hebrew. This mysterious 80-ton stone, called the Convention Stone, was discovered in 1933 on a hillside in the Los Lunas area. When archaeologists removed moss from the stone, they found words in Hebrew. Research shows that this rock dates back from 500 to 2,000 years. Locals say that they always knew about the existence of the stone, that is, it lay in the same place since 1880, but scientists discovered it only in 1990. Due to its weight, the stone has never moved. Many people knew about its existence and came to it. Thus, vandals often left various inscriptions on the boulder, and in 2006 the first line was completely erased. Some scholars believe that it is a forgery, pointing to spelling errors in some words, but others believe that the people who lived in the pre-Columbian era in what is now Israel, or Phoenicia, discovered America long before the Europeans and left such an unusual trace. Considering the Los Lunas stone inscription as a forgery of the late 19th century, scholars use the following arguments. The inscription contains several words with gross spelling errors. In particular, consonants have been added that play the role of vowels, although the Hebrew language never used them. Such an error is extremely unlikely for a native speaker of the language. Although the overall text is ancient Hebrew, it contains several inclusions in later languages. 4 inclusions are Greek, 2 are believed to be Samaritan, and 3 are of unknown origin. Questions about the origin of the inscription are caused by several stylistic and grammatical inconsistencies with ancient Hebrew, but characteristic of the modern language. However, they also say that the people currently living in Israel discovered America long before Columbus. Therefore, they could well have left such a trace of themselves. However, there is another mystery in this area. A mysterious people lives here, the Zuni tribe. This is a tribe of Aboriginal Indians living in the territory of the modern state of New Mexico, and the Zuni settled here about 4,000 years ago. Their language is not similar to any of the local languages. Surprisingly, even without any connection between the territory and the people, the language of the Zuni tribe is close to Japanese. A modern Japanese can even understand the language of the Tsuni tribe, and the Japanese and the Tsuni have a similar blood type. What do you think about this? Share your opinion. We are really looking forward to your comments, and do not forget to like.